if you're someone that's on a cut and they're not increasing their output at all, then it's gonna more likely make you quit the cuts. And this is where you start to use cardio as a tool here to increase your output, allowing you to eat more food within the same deficit. And this is the reason why we use cardio for fat loss. Don't believe these like myths where some fitness influencers out there online, they always say, this type of cardio burns fat, this type of cardio burns fat. First of all, cardio doesn't burns fat. Yes, it does, but it doesn't burn body fat, because the problem is people think that when people say cardio burns fat, they automatically think it's body fat. But the truth is, it's not. When they say burn fat, they mean the fat that's circulating around your body, not body fat, because these two are different things. And so anyone online who says that cardio burns body fat, don't believe these myths. And this doesn't mean that you shouldn't do cardio. You should absolutely do cardio, especially when it comes to fat loss, as it will allow you to, like I said before, it will allow you to increase your output, allowing you to eat more food, allowing you to feel more satiated, and it will make it easier for you to stick to the plan. And not only that, it will also help with recovery depending on the type of cardio that you're doing. And I will talk about the which type of like cardio you should be doing for fat loss, whether that's low intensity, high intensity, or moderate cardio. I'll get onto that later on within the video. But now let's just talk about what cardio actually is. Cardio is basically a form of exercise that is designed to elevate your heart rate, allowing you to burn more calories. And there's 3 different types of cardio. There's lit cardio, aka low intensity cardio. There's moderate cardio, and there's high intensity cardio. And depending on which one you do, it can affect your gym performance, and especially on a cut as well. When it comes to fat loss, the best thing that you can be doing is low intensity cardio, such as the most common example of the low intensity cardio is obviously walking 10k steps a day. That's a non-negotiable. You should be walking 10k steps a day, and that's a low intensity cardio that everyone needs to do when trying to cut body fat. And you should also do moderate cardio, because at the same time I would recommend you guys to do low intensity cardio for a long time, for I wouldn't recommend you guys walking for more than 10k steps a day, because I feel like that's something most of you guys won't be able to stick to. So I'd always recommend getting 10k steps a day. But if you can get more than 10k steps, then yeah, you can absolutely do more than 10k steps. But I'd rather you do 10k steps a day with 20 minutes of moderate intensity cardio, such as incline treadmill, or on those like bicycles, on like a moderate cardio bicycle, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but if you guys know what it's called, then let me know in the comments below. But yeah, but hopefully you guys get which one I'm talking about. But incline treadmill is the most common one as well, going on an incline, or even Stairmaster as well. So I'd rather you get 10k steps a day and do 20 minutes of moderate intensity cardio than just doing 12k steps a day or more. And moderate cardio is something that you can easily adapt to it. Like you can easily increase the cardio to 10 minutes, for example, on the treadmill. But I feel like if you increase it by 2k, it's something that it's more likely going to impact your schedule, because I don't know, it's just way longer to increase your steps than to increase your cardio for an extra 10 minutes. And when it comes to how low intensity cardio or moderate cardio affects your gym performance, it can absolutely help with recovery. Well, low intensity cardio helps the most with recovery, because it doesn't really impact muscle recovery at all, meaning you'll be able to recover better. And the same goes with moderate intensity cardio, but I feel like it does help drive your performance within the gym as well. But I feel like low intensity cardio helps with recovery, helps to recover faster even more, helps to recover your muscles even more. And when it comes to hit cardio, so high intensity cardio, it's something that I wouldn't really recommend you guys to do. If you really want to do it and you know you love doing hit cardio, then make sure you fit it in smartly within your schedule. And I'd recommend limiting it to 1 to 2 sessions per week, and making sure that like I said before, you fit it well within your schedule. So if you're going to be doing hit cardio, then on the same day that you're going to the gym, for example, then I'd recommend going to the gym first, and then 6 to 8 hours later, you can do your hit cardio, especially if you go gym in the morning. But if you want to do it on a rest day, then you can. But if you're going to be doing hit cardio on a rest day, then I would recommend strength training the next day after that, just to give your body more time to recover. So I'd recommend giving yourself another rest day. And within that other rest day, you can do the low intensity cardio, you can do the moderate intensity cardio. And the reason why I'm saying this is because hit cardio can actually affect your recovery, because it can cause your legs or your other muscles to get fatigued a bit depending on which type of hit cardio you do, which is grappling, Muay Thai, or running as well. Like depending on which one you do, it all has a negative impact within your recovery, because your muscles are getting fatigued within that hit cardio that you're doing. Your muscles get fatigued a lot, and that alone will impact your recovery, which is why after your hit cardio session, you should recover even harder before going into your next training session. So I'd recommend limiting it to 1 to 2 sessions per week instead of 3 to 4 sessions per week, and make sure you fit it well within your schedule so it doesn't impact your recovery as much. Especially when you're trying to go on a cut as well. And also the thing is with hit cardio is that it can increase your cortisol levels, and that's going to lead to you, maybe feeling way more hungrier, and that's also going to lead to you. That's why leading to recovery being affected as well from the high cortisol, and also maybe it could affect your sleep as well because high cortisol can lead to terrible sleep and other negative effects that it has, which is why I would recommend just sticking to low intensity cardio and moderate intensity cardio. And I do right now, me for example, I'm on a cut, right? I'm still doing hit cardio, but I only do it once a week, and I do it after my gym session, and then the next day after that I give myself a good rest day, still doing my moderate cardio, still doing my low intensity cardio, walking 10k steps a day. And then the day after that, that's when I have my next training session. And you see how I fit it in well within my schedule, because I'm giving my body, enough time to not just recover from my gym session, but to also recover from the hit cardio that I'm doing. So that basically all summarizes the different types of cardio. And so to summarize the truth about the cardio, the truth is that cardio is something that is a tool that people use to help to make it easier for them to stick to a deficit, because you're eating more food with the same number of calories, allowing you to stick to the plan more easily. It can also increase your metabolism as well, and it can also help with your gym performance as well, because you're giving body more calories to that's going to help you drive your performance within the gym unless if you don't utilize those extra calories for carbs. But if you do utilize those extra calories for carbs, it can absolutely help you to drive your performance in the gym, allowing you to avoid muscle loss when going on a cut. So the truth about cardio is that it doesn't burn body fat, but it does help to burn body fat, because of these reasons that I previously said. That's basically what why people use cardio for fat loss. They don't use it to burn body fat, yeah? Because it doesn't burn body fat. It burns the fat circulating within your body. So that's it from me. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments. And like, comment, subscribe, all of this good stuff. And I'll see you lot on the next video.